Hello and welcome back into my computer, and we're going to be having a look in this session at Microsoft Planner. Now, for the people that are joining us who are not in Microsoft schools, don't worry, you can have just as much fun using independent apps such as Trello or the Google equivalent, which is called Google Workspace. So, you need to first of all make a new plan. Okay, so once you have named your plan, you can choose a group for your plan. Now, because of our own particular ecosystem, our admin has turned off new group creation. So basically all of these plans link to our teams. So that will make it easier for your students to find kind of, for instance, if they're doing it in a Year 9 science class, they find their own Year 9 science class when you click onto it, and they can invite people in. Okay, so I am going to find my test class. And I'm going to link the plan onto my test class. Okay, so what do we see when we have a look at Planner? Okay, you can add your tasks at the top. Okay, so your task name. So the first one I would like to do is collate information from audience. Okay, and I can set myself a deadline for that. Or you can set your team a deadline for that. Okay, and you can also assign it to people. Now, because in this particular team, there's only like one person, there's only me in this, you're only going to see like my name. However, if there was, like, if you have a project leader, if you're doing this in like a student group, then they can go through this and they can find like, you know, the people that they want to assign this to. They can assign it to all members of the group because it's a collective, or they can just assign it to one person. So I'm going to assign it to myself. Okay, it's due in tomorrow. All right, so you can then like add tasks above that. So that's going to be how you make a basic task. Buckets. Okay, so this is like, you know, before you add new buckets, like you basically have a default to-do list. Okay, if you want to make it a little bit more specified, you can say storyboard creation, comms to audience, and so on. Okay, so like you can make it so that you have like different buckets of project, like mini, so like you split your project down into mini projects. Okay, so like you are really defining, like, you know, who in your team is going to be doing what. Or if you're doing this as an individual project, you can be saying break your project down into different sections in order to make like the whole project come together at the end. And that is Planner. Okay, this does link into, like, so once you make a project in once you make a planner, so once you make a planner in Teams, it's going to then automatically link to whoever whatever calendar is linked to that team. So therefore, if you assign a task to a person, they will get an email notification and it will turn up in their calendar as well. So I hope you find that useful. Stay tuned for the next video, how to use applications to help your students ideate.